Welcome to my channel. This video is to take you through the portfolio. Logging in as a learner with the credentials provided by your central administrator. Follow the URL on the address bar. Log into VQ Manager. Navigate to My Portfolio, which is the second tab from Home. On this tab, there is Assessment Plans, Log New Evidence, Evidence List, My Diary, Progress Review, Unit Standards and Metrics Sign Off, Qualification Status Sign Off, Activity Log, and Search Evidence. The first aspect to be discussed would be assessment plans. What is an assessment plan? An assessment plan is just a document that is issued to you by the assessor with instructions of an upcoming assessment and when that assessment is due. Obviously, a pre-assessment meeting would have been conducted by the assessor. So upon you clicking on the assessment plans, the list of qualifications that you are enrolled to will display. In this case, this is business analysis. So upon clicking this, you would see all the assessment plans issued. You would have to confirm and download the related documents. All the documents assigned or available on the assessment plan would have or contain all instructions required for that assessment. For more information regarding assessment plans, contact your assessor. Your assessor would give you more detail as far as the assessment plan is concerned. The next tab is Log New Evidence. After receiving an assessment plan, the learner would be required to submit the related assessment on or before the due date for that assessment. From the assessment plan, the learner would be able to download the formative and the summative assessment related to that unit standard. After completing the assessment, the learner would click on Log New Evidence to submit the evidence to the assessor. And step 1 on this would be to select the type of evidence. In this case, I would select written questions. Next would be to type in the summary description. So the summary description would be, as a typical example, the file name. So we recommend that you use the file name. So in this case, we would say Saidiokana dot sayname underscore the unit standard US 114050 is a typical example. Then after that, underscore FA for formative assessment and ISA for summative assessment. Or you can say FA underscore ISA if you are submitting both formative assessment and summative assessment. Date of activity, you select the date you are submitting the activity. Under description, you can copy and paste the same information that you typed on the summary, or should you have more information that you would like to bring to the assessor's attention, you can provide the details of the information right here. Then step 2, navigate to upload and attach files in support of the evidence. If you click on the text, you'll be provided with a section to upload your files. And in this section, you need to choose all the applicable files to be uploaded before selecting or clicking upload. So you go to choose, you navigate, you select the file typical example, the first formative assessment, you go again, you select the integrated summative assessment as an example, then you would click on upload. So upon uploading files, the files will be uploaded on the system. Then after that, you navigate down to the qualification itself. Click and expand using the plus sign to the left hand of your qualification. Once you expand, identify the unit standard that you are submitting evidence for. If I navigate up there, I selected 114050, ensuring that I am submitting evidence for 114050, formative assessment and summative assessment. Assessments uploaded. Going down to the qualification to ensure that the system assigns or notifies the assessor of the submitted evidence, you need to expand the unit standard right here again. Then upon expanding, you have to navigate to the right hand side and tick the grade checkbox to indicate to the assessor that you are submitting evidence for all the assessment criteria for this unit standard. So in other words, whatever you have submitted would be allocated to this unit standard and all its components in the system. Then after that, scroll down at the bottom, you press enter. You can type in any information that you would like to bring to the assessor, such like submitted evidence for formative assessment and summative assessment. Then you click on submit to assessor. Please take note that all fields need to be all required fields need to be completed, including selecting the unit standard and ticking the grade checkbox. Don't forget to upload the evidence. Ensure that this description field is selected. Ensure that the date of activity is selected. Ensure that the summary as well as the method, the assessment instrument is selected. Most of your assessment instrument in this context would be written questions. Unless if it's a workplace assessment, then we would look at it as a work product. Or unless if it's a practical project or a simulation, then you would select simulation. Please reach out to your assessor for more information regarding assessment methods.